They give takfir to everybody. In Saudi, some of them who are brainwashed, they even give takfir to their parents. One of them killed his uncle. Few months ago, one of them, or two of them, or six of them, from the same family, killed their cousin because he works in the army. They took him to the desert. We want you to help us, and they slaughtered him. Now these extremists, they don't relate to Islam. The Prophet told us ﷺ, that they are the hounds of hell. Yani in hell, they will be like dogs. Why? Because on earth, they were attacking Muslims. And they say that you're not a real Muslim. Okay, go attack the disbelievers. No, they're disbelievers. You are worse. This is what they think. And on the far left, we have the liberals, the secularists, that only have a tag with the religion saying Islam. They don't pray, they don't fast, they want everything haram to be halal and everything halal to be questionable, and they try their level best to undermine Islam. What is their Islamic name? Their Islamic title? Munafiqun. These are the hypocrites who can claim to be Muslims, but actually they're not. So you come to the middle path in following. Islam is the middle path. What do you mean by that? We have two extremes. We have someone who says, I do not follow any school of thought. All school of thoughts are not good. No Hanafi, no Shafi'i, no Hanbali, no Maliki. Okay, where are you coming from, mashallah? You're a genius. You don't follow anything? Said, yes, Quran and Sunnah. And we have people like this, so Quran and Sunnah, Quran and Sunnah. Akhi, do you know Arabic? I said, no. How do you follow Quran and Sunnah? My Sheikh follows Quran and Sunnah. So you're following him. Follow Abu Hanifa instead. But on the other extreme, you have people saying, if you don't follow Hanafi madhab, you're kafir. If you don't follow Shafi'i madhab, your prayer is invalid. Akhi, we have Quran and Sunnah. I said, no. And this is found, by the way, in their books of those who are blind followers of madhab. You stick to one madhab, regardless if it's right or wrong, regardless if there is a clear ayah saying haram or not, we follow the madhab. And this is extreme. What is the middle path? The middle path is to follow the Quran and the Sunnah with the understanding of the four schools of thought, with the Salaf, with the people of the previous generations, not from my own head. What did Ibn Abbas say? May Allah be pleased with him. What did Imam Malik say? What did Imam Shafi'i say? And we cross-examine and we can come with a conclusion. These are the scholars of Islam. You cannot say just simply with a pen, no, I will not take from them anymore. I am Sunnah, Quran, I'm Salafi, I'm super Salafi, I'm extremely Salafi. I'm extremely sorry, akhi. You're following the wrong methodology again. Part of being balanced is that you are easygoing. When you find a sheikh, a scholar who is tough and rough, and yani mashallah, he's like the wolf who will blow on your homes and it will all go away. This is not a sheikh. The Prophet was not like this. The Prophet Asim used to smile. The Prophet Asim used to joke with his congregation, but always tells the truth, never tells a lie. The Prophet's face was the most beautiful, alayhi salatu wasalam. So easiness, kindness is a characteristic of those who follow the balanced way, who follow the middle way. And this is why whenever the Prophet used to send, alayhi salatu wasalam, his messengers to the regions, he would say to them, make things easy, don't make it hard to people. Always cooperate and do not dispute and have argument upon you. Now, part of the balance is that you do not kill yourself. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. Do not kill yourself. How would I kill myself? If I'm sick and if I fast, I will deteriorate or maybe die. It is prohibited for me to fast. If I take a shower because I have to pray, and taking a shower would mean that my burns or my wounds would also be affected, it is prohibited for you to take a shower. So religion is a religion. One does not say, no, I'm strong, I can manage. This is not the way of the Prophet ﷺ. There is the balance in expenditure. When you spend money, so you have to be balanced. Yani for example, Khadim now preparing dinner for you all after this lecture. And no dinner? No dinner. Okay. This is part of the balance because we have bigger projects. Balance is that you don't spend all what you're having and then begging people and not withhold until people say he's miser, he doesn't give in charity, he doesn't feed the food. No. The Prophet ﷺ told us to be in the middle path. And this is why Allah says, and let not your hand be tied like a miser to your neck, nor stretch it forth to its utmost reach like a spendthrift, so that you become blameworthy and in severe poverty. No, you have to be in the middle path. How much time we have? 10 minutes? Okay. طيب. There is أمر بالمعروف والنهي عن المنكر. You know what that is? Is enjoining good and forbidding evil. You have to do this. This is an obligation. But you also have to balance it. You don't go to someone who's drunk and a bottle of scotch in front of him, his eyes are red, and he has a 9mm in his hand playing with the trigger, and you say, fear Allah, don't you know khamr is haram? And he does, shoots you. No, this is imbalance. And at the same time, you don't see a lot of sins coming, and you don't even say the word of advice, akhi, this is haram. In the office, mixing, smoking, not praying. Why don't you give nasiha? MashaAllah, your beard is longer than Fidel Castro. Why don't you give nasiha and advise people? He said, I have to have the balance. There is no balance here. There is only being coward or being lazy. You have to have the balance. Okay, when can I be extreme or when can I be soft in enjoining virtue and good? Because the Prophet used to do this, alayhi salam. So sometimes you have to also learn how to apply the sunnah. A man comes in the masjid, urinates, and the Prophet and his companions are watching. What would you do? I would kill the man. But the Prophet ﷺ told him, no, leave him. Why? If they were to startle him, he would make the whole place filthy. But now he is contained in a very small place. Afterwards, the Prophet calls the man and he tells him, my nephew, this is inappropriate in masjid. It was not made for najas, it was not made for filth, it was made for Quran, prayer and dhikr Allah. The man prays with the Prophet ﷺ in prayer, in congregation, and he says, everybody's hearing, oh Allah, have mercy on me and on Muhammad, and don't have mercy on anyone else. Why? Because he loved the way of the Prophet ﷺ teaching him. But everyone else, they wanted to hit him, so he was terrified of them. So he doesn't want Allah's mercy to be. See, the Prophet here was what? Was soft, was kind, because he's ignorant. But when Abu Dharr, the old immigrant, the old companion of the Prophet ﷺ, spoke to Bilal and told him, Bilal, your mother is black. Why are you, Bilal, angry? His mother is black. His mother is truly black. She's from Abyssinia. Yeah, but Abu Dharr did not say it as a compliment or as a fact. He said it as discrediting him. When the Prophet knew about this, ﷺ, he said, Bilal, Abu Dharr, you're a man of arrogance and ignorant. He said, oh Prophet of Allah, after migrating 13, 12 years ago with you and being among the first, I am a man of Jahiliyyah, of pre-Islamic era? He said, yes, because of what you said. In another incident, a man in Sahih Muslim, you all don't know the hadith of course, a man was eating with his left hand. The Prophet saw him, he said, eat with your right. The man said, I cannot. A lot of the people we know are like this, ignorant and arrogant. They can, but they don't want to. The Prophet said, may Allah make you unable to do that. Lastata'at, he said. And the man's hand was paralyzed, he could not lift it to his mouth. Why? Because This is different than an ignorant. He is arrogant. He has defiance in his heart.